Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a paper hyacinth bulb, perfect for spring. You can find the template and materials listed below the video. You can make these cut with your Cricut or Silhouette, or you could hand cut them by using the template as well. I did a tutorial on these, all hand cut, and it's an easy shape to cut. First, I like to add some darker pink lines by watercoloring them on each petal, and this is optional, but I feel like the small detail makes it look more realistic. You'll need about 45 of these shapes. Take one and fold along where the tab is and fold that tab over. It should look like a triangle. Glue that tab and there should be 3 petals on each side. Curl out the 3 petals on one side and curl the other 3 on the other side. Then squeeze open the flower and it should create a cone on the bottom. Then poke a small hole in the center. Next, get your floral wire. We'll need very short ones. Then curl the tip on one side. Poke the wire through and glue the curled tip and bring that into the flower. Next, cut a small piece of yellow paper. The height should be about the height of your flower below the petals. This part didn't focus when I was filming, but basically I made small fringes, about 10 cuts, and cut that fringe off, and it should be a small square with one side of fringes. Curl the straight side as tight as possible, and glue the bottom of the straight side and add that into your flower. I'll be making 45 of these all together. I like to work in batches, so I will pre-cut all my wire and then loop all the ends, cut a bunch of my yellow fringes, and then glue the flower and all the pieces together. It does seem tedious, but I promise you it didn't take me that much time altogether while watching some TV. You could always make more or less depending on how full and how long you want your hyacinth. Next, I'm making the leaves, and I like to make 3 to 5 leaves. I happen to have these long green scraps, so I'll be folding these and hand cut long leaf shapes. You want to have a pair that meets up. Once you have the pair of leaves, fold down the center. Next, grab a small wire, glue the center of the leaf, add the wire and add glue around the leaf and sandwich the other leaf right on top and shape. You'll need to do this really quickly before the glue dries. Make a few more of these leaves. Here is all my little flowers, 5 leaves, and a thick brown wire. Next, take the green floral tape and add to the first flower, then continue to floral tape while weaving in one flower at a time. I am slowly moving down the stem and going around in a circle adding flowers in areas that has gaps. Continue to do this until you have all your flowers on there. I also like to bend and shape each flower as I go, making sure the flowers are going to their sides to face me. Again, you could do more or less depending on how full you want the flowers to look. With the last flower added, I will be adding the brown, thicker floral wire. And this will help have a sturdy stem going down, and at the bottom, add your leaves. Next, I'll be showing you how to make the bottom bulb. Take brown paper and cut a small piece. Roll up twice onto your stem and cut the rest off. Cut a few more small strips and add that onto the rolled piece. Glue that tab onto a 1.8-inch styrofoam ball and add another tab to attach the other side of the rolled piece onto the styrofoam. Then take some foil and shape that onto the bottom of the bulb. I wanted the bulb to be more flat on the bottom so it could stand on its own. So I'll be adding the foil on the bottom and add some on the ball to add different textures. You don't want it to look like a perfect circle, so I'm trying to make it look more organic. Next, use masking tape to cover up the foil and make sure everything is secure. Then take Mod Podge and add that onto the tape while adding brown tissue paper and add Mod Podge on top of everything. It'll take about 1 to 2 hours for everything to dry. And once it is dry, you could cut the tip to the length you like and add your paper hyacinth. They perfectly stand on its own, but you could also add these into a clear vase or a pot ready to gift to your mother for Mother's Day or gift to family and friends for spring. Please like this video below and subscribe. Thank you for watching.